Hey guys, I'm out here on my friend's property trying to get a little outing in. Just kind of walking around, scouting around. I've been out here a few times, but haven't really got the lay of the land down real good yet. Just kind of walking through kind of an open area here. I'm looking around, there's a lot of firewood laying around. Looks like somebody's been out here with a saw. Been a while, but some chunks of wood over here, a lot of stuff laying. So I'm gonna maybe try to find a spot for a little campsite out here somewhere. Spot I originally had planned is a little bit closer to a pond, but I think it's gonna be a no-go. So anyhow, I'm gonna make my way through this mess here and see if I can find anything cool. You can see there's a lot of locust trees out here. The baby's got thorns all over it. The young ones are really nasty looking. I've come back to this area where there's all these pine trees laying. I try to find me a few stumps to kind of dig in and look for some fat wood. There's a couple of taller ones there. I noticed a couple broke off down closer to the ground too, so I'm going to kind of dig around and see what I can find. Found pine here that's been uprooted. Looks like some promising stuff in there. So I'm going to cut off some chunks of this and take it back to camp. A lot of this out here, I can always come back for more. So I've been out walking around for a little while now. I'm going to stop and make a little day camp here, I guess. I'm not going to set up any kind of shelter or anything. I'm just going to have me a little fire here. It's a real nice sunny day. Sun will be up a little bit higher here soon. It'll probably be even warmer. It's supposed to be in the 50s today. So I'm just going to kind of clear out a little area in the leaves there for my little fire. Just have a small fire here. Brew me some coffee. Haven't had any coffee yet today, so that's first priority right now. So I'll get some firewood and tinder gathered up and I'll be back with you. I was getting everything ready. I found a tree that had kind of fallen over into another tree. It had some real nice dry pieces of bark been hanging up in the air. Most of the stuff on the ground here is still pretty damp. I've had a lot of fluctuating temperatures, a little bit of precipitation lately, so in the mornings the ground's a little bit damp because of the frost and whatnot. So anyhow, I was noticing this log here that was falling. I'm going to kind of use as a bench. It's actually a black locust, and it has some cracked cap polypore growing on it. At least I'm almost positive that's what it is. And that is a heartwood fungus that is, I believe it's specific to black locust trees. I'm not, 100% positive on that, but that's a little bit of what I've read. And also the inner bark of the black locust tree makes pretty good tinder too. If you can get that, it'll shred up pretty fine. Makes a pretty good tinder bundle too. You can see here this inner bark is kind of rotted. This log's probably been here for a really long time. It's really wet on the inside of there, so I'm going to harvest this fungus off here, which also has been on here for quite some time. Hopefully that won't affect its values any. There's another little chunk of it down there. But so probably not. I could probably dig around for a while on this and find some tinder in there. But I got some dried cedar bark in my tinder pouch, so I'm just going to go with that today. Got to get my coffee going. Alright, I got my cedar bark, flint and steel here. Just going to go with some char cloth today. Really wasted quite enough time. this. I am wearing all red today. It's deer season out here in Illinois, so I can actually hear shots in the distance quite a ways away. So last time I came out here at the beginning of bow season, and wasn't wearing any bright clothing, so I thought that might be a good idea. So anyway, I'm going to keep building this fire up and get some coffee ready to boil, and I'll be back to you then. Okay, I got the coffee going, finally. Fire's going pretty nice. Just got a little small fire. I don't really need anything too big today. I don't really have a big ring here or anything, so I don't want anything to get too out of control. I'm going to be right here in this direct area most of the time I'm here, so I've spotted actually while I've been here a lot of different dead black locust trees that have that polypore fungus on there, so I'm going to collect some of that. And a lot of these trees are actually standing dead, and most of them are all leaning that way, thankfully. But most of them just need taken down. Maybe that's something that I can get out here and do in the near future. And that's kind of cleaning these pieces up. I got some of my cracked cap here. Actually quite a bit of it. It's everywhere out here though. So I thought maybe I'd run into somebody who wanted to try some of it. But kind of scraping some of this crap off the outside of this, and it's looking pretty promising in there. I cut in some pink and some yellow in there, so I mean, I don't know, but real solid pieces in there. Just kind of cleaning them up before I stuck them in my bag. Take these home later and kind of split them down a little bit more and get a better idea of what I got then. When I get out here in the woods, everything's so quiet and peaceful. I got my little fire, got my coffee, kind of taking a break from things a little bit. And I was just kind of thinking about the holiday coming up. It's 2 weeks from Christmas, and we have less than 2 weeks from Christmas, and we have this beautiful weather. Real thankful for that. Thankful for the opportunity to get out here and spend some time in the woods. Thankful for both of my children, my son and my daughter, both being healthy, as well as my wife. You know, I'm truly blessed to have a healthy family, and loving home to go home to every day. So I can thank God for that every day, and I do. I also kind of wanted to say a prayer for those less fortunate than us, people who don't have their health. Kind of makes me think about little Kylie. On the Bushcraft forum is, and general Bushcraft discussion. I do believe back in June it was, posted a thread about a little girl named Kylie. She's now 4 years old. She's survived 3 open heart surgeries. She was born with severe heart defects, and she desperately needs a heart transplant to live. So I just want everybody to kind of say a prayer for Kylie this holiday season. Pray that she gets her miracle, she gets her heart. Her and her family are some of the bravest, most inspiring people I've ever seen. As unhealthy as this girl is, she just takes it in stride and just keeps on fighting with a smile. So she's really stolen the hearts of a lot of people, and mine right along with it. Her story just melts my heart, and so I'd like everybody to keep her and her family in your thoughts and prayers. Not only her, but all the children who need transplants, sick children around the world. There's a lot of them out there, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, I'm sure. So just say a quick prayer every day for those who aren't as fortunate to have their health as we are. And from me to you, have a very Merry Christmas.